And tonight, the pressure is mounting on the Fort Worth PD. Critics want them to fire Officer William Martin after he was arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Now, Martin was also involved in a high-profile wrongful arrest 8 years ago. And Janelle Ford just got her hands on a police report that shows his story doesn't match what we heard before.
United My Justice is the latest community activist group calling for Fort Worth police officer William Martin to be terminated.
We believe that this man is a threat. He is a threat to society.
He's the same officer who made headlines back in 2016 for the wrongful arrest of the late Jacqueline Craig, a woman who called 911 for help, but Officer Martin arrested her instead. Now he's in the limelight again. WFAA just obtained their arrest warrant from the latest incident. The new details in it paint a very different picture from the story of self-defense Martin initially told responding officers. According to court documents, Martin was driving home from work in plain clothes, headed southbound on I-35W September 3rd. Just after 4 p.m., he called 911, telling dispatchers an F-150 truck had hit him and was fleeing the scene.
But the affidavit says police interviewed 14 witnesses and none of them saw the initial collision. Instead, they told investigators they witnessed what they believed was a road rage incident.
The affidavit named Samuel Christopher as the driver of the truck. Witnesses told officers they saw Martin chasing Christopher down the highway that day. They say Martin pulled his car in front of the truck, then slammed his brakes, causing Christopher to rear-end him near Felix Street. They say Martin then got out of his car on the highway, gun in hand, walked to the driver's side of the truck and started shooting, hitting Christopher multiple times as he tried to drive away.
Ram into the off-duty. The off-duty has discharged his weapon.
Then, according to the affidavit, Martin got back in his car and continued chasing Christopher until eventually patrol officers stopped them. Christopher was taken to the hospital, treated and released. Last week, Martin turned himself into the Tarrant County Jail. He's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He's out on bond and on what's called detached leave from the Fort Worth Police Department.
We want justice. We want to make sure that this man is behind bars like anybody else.
In a statement, Martin's attorney says he is, quote, innocent of the charges made against him. His actions were wholly in line with duties of a police officer under Texas law, and his conduct was justified. We reached out to Christopher's attorneys and are waiting to hear back. In Fort Worth, I'm Janelle Ford.